Play. We gon' rock it till the wheels fall off. Hold up.
אני מת על קפה, אתה יודע מה? אני מת על העם שלי. איך הם מתנהגים, פנטסטי. אתה רוצה לספור את מספר אצבעות? אתה יכול להראות לנו? פה. היית? לחיים. אותו של המסר לאנשים ש...
So the world is asking, is Benjamin Netanyahu alive or he's dead? This is what people are talking about on the internet. It is trending everywhere. There has been some videos that have popped up on the internet. People are just wondering, is it real or is it fake? Is it AI? Many people are saying whatever they think it is. But there are some couple of videos that I will be showing you, people sharing their ideas, and also the actual videos that people are talking about, saying these videos are AI. And it was actually posted on his official pages on TikTok. So listen, I don't want to talk plenty. Let's go into the videos. Watch these videos, come back and let's talk.
פה עם שיר ושיר. איזה יופי פה.
תודה רבה.
תודה, תודה לכם.
תודה רבה.
תודה לכם. טוב, קצת לספוג שמש. שלום לכם. של מי הכלב? שלך. איזה סוג זה?
כנענית, ישראלית.
כנענית ישראלית, כל הכבוד. טוב, גם לא מגיע קצת.
ישראלית אמיתית.
יאללה, לכולכם מגיע. כן, יצאתם להתעורר קצת?
כן.
לא, יפה מאוד. תראה, ירושלים, יש משהו יותר יפה מזה?
אין על ירושלים.
אין על ירושלים, אין, נהדר.
הוא השתגע מזה.
שמע, אני זוכר את זה.
אתה זוכר? קוראים לו גיא.
זה היה במטוס. אוקיי, תמסרו לו דש.
תודה.
איזה יופי. שלום.
שלום,
שלום לכם.
אתה?
גם אתם יצאתם קצת להתעורר?
קצת להתעורר. יצאתי קצת להתעורר. כמובן שיש מרחב מוגן ובמקום כזה.
מרחב מוגן, איפה את יודעת?
ממש שמה, בטח. א' ב' זה לבדוק.
כמה צעדים מכאן, נכון?
כמה צעדים.
יופי, זה הכי חשוב.
קל לנצח ואנחנו נשמור על עצמנו.
מצוין, זה בדיוק.
חד משמעית.
את אמרת הכי טוב. ציבור מבין את העניין. אבל הנה הפרט הכי חשוב. איך קוראים לך?
שיר.
מה ששיר אמר ואת?
שיר גם.
יש לנו שני שירים כאן. מה ששיר ושיר אמרו זה הדבר המרכזי. צריך להבין, זה דורש אורך רוח, אבל זה גם אפשר לפעמים לצאת לרוח, להתאוורר, אבל תמיד להיות ליד מרחב מוגן.
We are officially at the dawn of a new age where you will not know what's real or what's fake. They'll say the fake things are real and the real things are fake. I warned of this moment coming 3 years ago. First off, it's really weird that so many socials are glitching right now, especially to post and to put videos up. Wonder why that is. A lot of controversy over the video that just got released allegedly by BB himself, and also photos. Let's dive into this, whether it's real or not. And then after the implications of this. So you may notice at the bottom I have that it's AI, and that's because us creators, we will get in trouble if we don't label things AI if they're AI. And about this video that BB himself posted, every single artificial intelligence thing is all claiming that it's artificial. Even Grok and a whole bunch of other AI chats are all saying that the video is artificial. I wonder why that would be. Also, the coffee shop that he is at right here is closed because of the conflict going on with Iran. Shut up. Much like the last video, I showed you guys that a whole bunch of different detectors all said it was AI. They had a security defense meeting, and he's always at these, and he was not there. Now, his son has also not tweeted on Twitter in like 6 days now, and he usually tweets like 100 times a day. Now, of course, we have the coffee not spilling, you know, when he's drinking it. We have his head looking massively different than, you know, his head last time we saw him. He also has a new technological auto flapper pocket, which captures and releases his hand. I think that's just pretty cool. I'm not saying that they took him out, but tell me, what's up with all the AI footage? By the way, keep tab of all the talking head accounts on Twitter that keep claiming that this is our proof of life. The coffee shop on Instagram only posted the pictures and not the video because they're being torn apart. Also, they took down their Twitter account. Me personally, I believe that these photos were actually from a few years ago because everyone's wearing masks back like it was, you know, in 2020. And now, of course, after sending 5,000 troops, now the president is calling on a bunch of other countries to join this conflict, which he said we already won. The 9th time, we've won this 9 times already in the last few days. Why the AI slop? AI has been around for like a long time, but it hit, consumers recently. And I had a feeling it was not for us. Also, the journalist that was able to spot his location when his, compound was hit, they arrested that guy. Something is up, and it's going to get a whole lot weirder. Let me know what you guys think below. Do you think it's real? Do you think it's fake?
So this video posted by Shadow of the Ezra is of Benjamin Netanyahu claiming that he is alive. I also had it translated into English, and I want to post them side by side, and I want you guys to do what you do on the internet. Let me know if you think that this is legit or if this is AI. The first version of him speaking in Hebrew is the original. Obviously, the second one is translated into AI. That's already been translated. But I want to know what you guys think.
תודה. מה שאלת אותי?
ראש הממשלה אומרים ברשת שאתה בכלל מת?
אני מת על קפה, אתה יודע מה? אני מת על העם שלי. איך הם מתנהגים, פנטסטי. אתה רוצה לספור את מספר אצבעות?
אתה יכול להראות לנו?
פה. פה. היית?
יפה מאוד.
לחיים.
ראש הממשלה מסר לאנשים שיוצאים ומתאווררים?
לצאת להתאוורר, אבל ליד מרחב מוגן. והעמידה שלכם היא מדהימה, נותנת כוח לי, לממשלה, לצה"ל, למוסד. אנחנו עושים דברים שאני לא יכול לשתף ברגע זה, אבל עושים דברים מכים באיראן חזק מאוד, גם ביום הזה, גם בלבנון, ממשיכים. אתם אומרים לי להמשיך? אני אומר לכולכם, גם אתם תמשיכו. תמשיכו להישמע להוראות פיקוד העורף, כל הזמן, להישמע להוראות פיקוד העורף, וגם לראשי הערים, להיות תמיד ליד מרחב מוגן. אנחנו נקל ככל שהדבר ניתן. ותודה לך על הקפה, הוא מצוין. אני לא יודע לגבי הקלוריות, זה נראה לי מסוכן מאוד.
Thank you. What was it that you asked me?
Besides what they say online, you're even dead?
I'm absolutely crazy about coffee, you know what. I'm just crazy about my people, how fantastically they behave.
Could you possibly show us?
Yeah, do you want to count a few fingers right here, right here? Did you see
Very
that?
good.
Cheers.
What about the message for all those people who go out and get some fresh air?
Get some air, but stay close to a safe room. Your resilience is amazing. It gives strength to me, to the government, to the IDF, to the Mossad. We are doing things I cannot share right now, but we are doing things striking Iran very hard, even today, even in Lebanon. We're continuing. Are you telling me to continue? I tell all of you, you must also continue. Continue to obey Home Front Command instructions at all times. Obey Home Front Command instructions and also the mayors. Always stay near a protected space. We will make things easier as much as possible. And thank you for the excellent coffee. I'm not sure about the calories. It seems very dangerous to me.
Maybe the truth is starting to come out. Right now, posts are spreading across the internet claiming that Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has been assassinated. But his office says that's fake. And this week, he has still been seen publicly speaking while the war around Israel, Iran, and even us continues to escalate. But here's the part nobody's talking about. Even when a rumor is false, it can still cause very real damage if millions of people believe it, even for just a few hours. Because in a war like this, the goal isn't always to physically destroy a target. Sometimes the goal is to create confusion, shake public confidence, and make people start wondering who is really in control. And once that begins, every video, every moment of silence, every delay becomes part of the battlefield. Now, to be fair, public skepticism isn't completely unreasonable. We're living in an era of AI videos, manipulated images, and nonstop propaganda. So many people no longer fully trust official information the way they once did. But if this keeps happening, the next major crisis might not start with a missile. It might start with a lie that spreads faster than the truth. So let me ask you something. In a modern war, what's more dangerous? The actual strike or the panic that comes before the facts?
Please tell me you've heard about how the world's least favorite villain passed away recently. I'm going to share the story with you. I don't know if this is true. It sounds true. It seems true. I guess we'll find out soon enough. So there's an Indian journalist that's visiting that country that does not have a right to exist. So he's visiting that country, and he's very anti-Muslim. He loves what's going on. He loves the destruction that that country is imposing on the region. And he really wanted to talk to the leader, Mr. BNet. We'll call him BNet. So he wants to talk to BNet. He can't get a hold of him because BNet's very busy. His country is being decimated. Anyway, this journalist is on the roof of a building, and he is filming the destruction around him that has happened in that one city. This is hard. I hate it. Whatever. Anyway, so he's on a roof. showing everyone the destruction. And then he's like, oh my God, there's BNet right there. Maybe I'll get a chance to talk to him. And he spans the live over and is like, look, he's there now. Supposedly, the country that hates him saw that live and was like, oh, location locked, send it. And then kaboom. Now, I don't know if that's true, but I think it might be. I think it might be true. An Indian journalist unwittingly gave up BNet's location to the enemy on a live, and within minutes, splat. So I wanted you guys to know that. And please remember, a long time ago, do you remember when the leader of Hamas was being killed by a drone? Remember how he went out?
Well, dang, AI got me again. I was wrong. I thought the coffee shop Netanyahu video that was released today was a legit video. Granted, I only looked at a small clip of it from the beginning, and then later I went and looked at the longer clip, and yes, there are some definite physics issues when it comes to the coffee in the cup, and then his hand disappearing and not disappearing and all this other stuff. But what really convinced me that I just got bamboozled, I just got hoodwinked by the Israeli AI people is the fact that he's at a coffee shop, number one, that has been shut down for over a week because of all the Iranian missiles that keep coming into that neighborhood. And number two, this little detail right here that they really just didn't quality check before releasing this video. Check this out.
Anyone want to tell me what the year is? You guys, you see it right there? 2/15 of 2024.
So yeah, a social media influencer noticed that the screenshotted version of the checkout screen literally was from 2024. Anybody know what year we're in now? Not 2024. So yet again, is Bibi alive? Is he finally gone down to meet his master, Satan? I don't know. What do you guys think? Drop your comments down below.
Hey, bruh. They are playing right in our face, bruh. They must think we slow. Or they just trolling at this point. So this man, Benjamin Netanyahu, dropped another video proving that he's alive. But they fucked up. This video right here proves that this shit is fake. And I'm sitting here like, bruh, you cannot be serious, bruh. This man ring disappear, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the video. Just pay attention. I don't even care what he talking about. Look at the background, first of all. Everything just look weird, bruh. But watch this interaction right here. Watch this man's hands, bruh. Watch the ring. Look at the ring. Gone. It didn't reappear. I'm gonna show it again in slow motion. Look at the ring. Gone. And then reappear.
Benjamin Netanyahu is either badly hurt or he's not alive. Something's wrong, folks, okay? And before you come for me, let me explain. Look at the latest video they just posted on Benjamin Netanyahu's TikTok. I think it's the third video down. It's 10 hours ago, and he's walking around greeting people in an outdoor environment. Looks like some type of outdoor cafe or something, and he has security around him. There's just a couple problems here, though. If you look at the video closely, at 29 seconds, the ring on his finger just magically just disappears. 28 second and 29 second, it's gone. It's not on his finger anymore. But all throughout the rest of the video, the ring's on his finger. There's also a lot of other weird off things about the video. But the main thing that's easy for all of you to see is that at 29 seconds, the ring on his finger disappears. 28 and 29 seconds, the ring is gone. But all throughout the rest of the video, he's got a ring on his finger. How is that possible? AI. That's it. It's AI. These are not real videos. Okay? Same thing with the coffee video when he had coffee in his hand that they released, yesterday or something like that. He takes a sip of the fucking coffee of a full cup that looks like it's about to spill. He takes a sip of it, brings it back down, and it's still filled to the very tip top. And then he moves it around without spilling anything. Super odd, super unusual, okay? Something isn't right. If most of you aren't smart enough or intelligent enough to be able to tell you're being fucked with, then that's your issue, okay? Look, I want the Islamic Republic of Iran to go away. I'm not a supporter of that regime, neither is my family. So I'm rooting for Israel and the United States all the way. But I'm still going to call out fucking bullshit when I see bullshit, because I'm not fucking stupid. And neither should you be.
Analyzing the image you provided, there are several indicators that suggest it is likely AI generated or digitally manipulated rather than a genuine photograph. 1. Visual anomalies. The hand. If you look closely at the waving hand, the fingers appear distorted and lack the natural anatomical structure and skin texture of a real hand. AI tools frequently struggle with rendering human hands accurately. The coffee cup. The way the hand is holding the cup is physically unnatural. The fingers don't wrap around the cup realistically, and the cup itself looks fused with the hand. Overall texture. The image has a very smooth, almost waxy quality on the skin, and the lighting on the face doesn't perfectly match the background. The background figures are also indistinct, in a way that is common in AI generations. 2. Historical context. A search for original press photos of Benjamin Netanyahu reveals a real famous photograph taken by Jim Hollander on November 10, 1995. In that genuine photo, Netanyahu is holding a coffee cup, but the composition, his clothing, his age at the time, and the environment are entirely different from this image. It appears this AI-generated version may be a reimagining or a modification based on the concept of that original 1995 photo. 3. Verification results. While tools specifically looking for Google-made AI did not find a match, general AI detection patterns, distorted limbs, unnatural blending of objects and smooth textures strongly point to this being an artificial creation. In summary, this particular image appears to be a digitally created or AI-generated depiction, and not a real, unedited photograph.
So Netanyahu then came up with a new video to try to prove everybody that he's still alive. In this video, you see him, walking around talking to people, right? And it is supposed to convince us that he is alive. Now, people have examined this video again, and they saw that is AI. Go ahead and try again. Look, I'm going to help him. Let me just help him out. All of you, over there in Israel, Mossad, whoever you are who's trying to prove to all of us that Netanyahu is still alive. Look, I'm going to make it easy for you because I see that you guys are responding to us. We are communicating, all right? So let me make it easy for you. All you need to do is schedule a live press conference, right? Only to prove to us that Netanyahu is still alive. It is that simple. In fact, if you schedule a press conference, you can invite me. I'll come up there and ask my questions. For example, I can ask him, Mr. Prime Minister, when did you resurrect it? And when you resurrected in front of your tomb, was there any demons or angels? Was there, 3 women who probably came in there early in the morning and was told, why are you looking for the dead in the middle of the living? Right? Look, man, the man is gone. It is easy. You can come out now, be humiliated. We're going to laugh at you. We're going to celebrate, but it's going to go away. Look, Iran, you guys came out and say, oh, we killed Ayatollah, we killed Ayatollah. Iran came out quickly, they swallowed the humiliation and they say, that's fine. Now they moved on. You guys can do the same thing. The more you are hiding the thing, the worse it gets. For example, for me, I didn't even want him to die. I wanted him to still be alive so he can be humiliated the way that Vladimir Putin gave Zelensky the opportunity to be alive, to be humiliated. I am upset that he's gone, right? I wanted to laugh at him while he's alive. Speaking of Zelensky, right? So Donald Trump kicked Zelensky to the curb. So Zelensky came out there talking about he wants to help. Oh, look, we are professional on drones and we can help you. Donald Trump said, man, please. Zelensky is the last person we will ever ask for help. Look, this is what I'm talking about. This is humiliating for Zelensky, right? It would have been good for him to die as a hero than to be alive as a zero. Straight up, right? Donald Trump is isolated, right? And he is taken out on all of his puppets in NATO. Talk about, we will remember you. He asked them, right, to come and bring their ships so they can go ahead and secure the Strait of Hormuz. They want to go in there, and escort all of the ships, right, because they're powerful. But then everybody's asking, but this is the most powerful country on earth. Donald Trump, say clearly that he doesn't need anyone. He blasted Keir Starmer, saying, we don't even need your ships. How come now he's asking for help? What is going on? Donald Trump said, oh, no, man. He was just asking them to try to see how they were going to act. Now we know how they acted. All of them are saying, nah, man, please. That's your war. You chose to go in there acting like Superman, Captain America, right? And now you got hurt and humiliated by small Iran. We don't want to be humiliated like you. So you go on there and handle your war. Because if you, the most powerful country on earth, you cannot handle it, what can we do? We are counting on you. Let me tell you the hypocrisy of the West, because it amazes me all the time. See, when Russia started its military operation, all of them came out. Russia's wrong. Russia should be sanctioned. Veins were almost cutting off their neck with all the strength that were coming out of their mouth against Russia. This is illegal war, right? They banned Russia from everything, from the Olympics to the World Cup. They banned Russia completely. Talk about, no, man, we stand with Ukraine. They're there wearing the yellow and the blue. Talk about, this is illegal. Now, Donald Trump does the same thing. His is even worse, right? He go on there and hit Iran. Do you think they are ready to cut their vein off of their neck the way that they were doing with Zelensky? Hell no. These people are there now even to condemn. Simple condemnation. They say, look, Donald Trump is wrong. Not one of them. Canada came out. We're supporting Donald Trump. Now they're backing up. The British wanted to come out, right? We should support Donald Trump. Same people who claim that the so-called invasion of Russia was illegal. They know that what Donald Trump is doing is illegal, but they are supporting it. Now that the economy is not working, they're saying that all of them are falling off the ditch because they always do that. As soon as the United States does something, they follow without thinking. Now that they see the consequences with the economy, all of them are backing off now. They want to claim that, no, this is your war. Coalition of the weaklings, double standard. And keep in mind, you have the FIFA World Cup that is scheduled for this summer in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Do you think any of them came out and say, we are boycotting the World Cup in the United States? We would not attend any of the games in the United States. Matter of fact, we should ban the FIFA from the United States and just play in Canada and Mexico. Do you think any of them are saying that? Not a soul. These are people that some of you are supporting. When it is the United States that does it, oh, no. They don't know how to spell the word illegal. Let it be China, Russia, anyone else. Man, look, they screamed out until they lose their voice. They've shown how useless these people are. Extremely useless. Iran will punish you all. They should stop any ships of oil that goes to Europe and the United States. They should stop them right there in the Strait of Hormuz until they cry blood. Zelensky knows very well that Donald Trump is illegally bombing Iran. He has been claiming for years that they are illegally bombing Ukraine. But he wants to go help Donald Trump in continuing the illegal bombing of another country while he is blaming another country for bombing him illegally. That is Western standard for you. Iran will punish you all. All of you will cry. In fact, speaking of Iran, now we have the mainstream propaganda media talking about Iran's missiles. Because at first, Donald Trump told us, oh, we have demolished Iran, right? We obliterated its army. Now it doesn't have a lot of drones anymore. We obliterated 90% of their drones, obliterated 95% of their missiles. Now it is being reported in Israel that Iran has increased the pace of missiles. Every 90 minutes, they're shooting more missiles. And they're asking them, I thought you had obliterated 90% of their missiles. Are you telling me that 10% of Iran is this powerful? They're not talking about, oh, yeah, Iran got a new missile, they just shot a new this. You will examine so many new missiles that you'll be tired. Matter of fact, you didn't forget that this is Iran. Iran wasn't supposed to be this powerful. You were supposed to be examining U.S. missiles. Be like, yeah, man, the superpower, man. Yeah, look at me. Yeah, they didn't pull out this new missile. Yeah, man, that's the U.S. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, yeah. Are you sure you're supposed to be talking about Iran? These people out there looking at Iran's missile, man. Where is the U.S., the most powerful country on earth? You guys haven't seen anything yet. You have not seen anything yet. I knew, and I made many videos talking about this, saying, look, the U.S. will be humiliated if they go fight Iran. I say that there's no time ever since 1979 where Iran has not humiliated the United States. I say this in many of my videos. But I got to tell you, I got to give it to Iran. I did not know that Iran was this bad. Oh, man, I didn't know. Oof. Look, man. There's no way you can humiliate one country like this and get away with it. Now I'm even starting to be scared for Iran. Look, I'm thinking Trump will just drop a nuclear bomb up there. Not because they lost, just because they are being humiliated. That's what scares me now. Because Iran is not resting. Every opportunity that they get to humiliate the US and Israel, they're doing it. Israel was right to tell the media to stay away from their country. Because trust me, Gaza today is better than Tel Aviv. Trust me when I tell you. If you see what is coming out of there and they tell you that this is Tel Aviv, you will not believe it. You cannot believe it. You would think it's AI. It is probably better to live in Gaza now than Tel Aviv. And the worst part is that it's not even finished yet. Look, Iran has the right to defend itself.
Watching some of these videos, what do you think? Do you think it is fake or it is real? Is it AI? People are just giving their opinions on this. I don't know what you think, but there was a meeting that was held, I think last week. He was not present. A security meeting that he was supposed to be part, he was not present. I think today they held another meeting and he was not present. So people are actually asking questions. If he is alive, why is he not in such meetings? Some people too are saying perhaps he is injured and that's the reason why we are not seeing him. I don't know what you think. Share your thoughts in the comment section and let's know. Are you happy or are you going to be happy if he is not alive, or you are part of the people who are going to be so much happier if he is alive? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Let's know what you think. Thank you so much for watching.